What is up, guys? This is Bill Reiman, your broker builder, and this is your market report. And what I'm going to do in this one, since it's our January edition, I am going to go a full year and highlight January 2021 to January 2022 and look back on the craziness that we came across here in Collier County in the real estate market that is still crazy. But I want to read you guys some stats on what exactly happened this past year. And also, I want to reflect on the building industry and what I am seeing in building as well. So there's a lot of things going on. So let's get into it with some good news. I actually pulled this from Market Watch, and this was actually great news. The Wall Street Journal and Realtor.com, who analyzed 300 of the largest metropolitan areas across the country to highlight which housing markets nationwide are poised to benefit homeowners and investors alike. Each housing market is evaluated based on a range of factors related to real estate, economic vitality, and quality of life. The top emerging markets represent places where home price growth is expected to be stellar while also having other attractive amenities. And guess who took first place? The most sought after place to live. And it goes to Naples and Marco Island, Florida. These general areas are the most sought after place where people are moving to. And if you live here, you're probably seeing that. You're definitely probably seeing that. Because right now we're facing low inventory big time. It's hard to find a place. We're still seeing bidding wars happening with certain properties, with real estate as well. I'm working with a few clients on my real estate side, trying to find them the perfect home. And there's just not much out there. And a lot of people have been running into it. So it's still a seller's market here. Even though in the news, we all know that we watch that the Fed is about to start raising interest rates. They are slowly creeping up. There's supposed to be an interest rate raise in March coming up here. This December, the Fed announced earlier that they want to do faster rate hikes to help combat inflation. We all know how bad inflation is getting. Many experts think rates will rise up to 4% by the end of 2022. This could happen sooner rather than later. So with interest rate hikes, where do we think the market is going to go? I think with low inventory, even if interest rates go up and they get up to 4%, is that going to put a shock to the market? Yes, because we are so used to lower rates in the 3% range. But I still think people are going to buy because 4% still is cheap. That is still cheap money. Obviously, it's a difference of what we were used to, and rates have been so low for so long. And I think people get stuck to what they are used to. And when things go up, it can have a certain reaction to it. So it should be interesting to see how that reaction is. This general area is pretty cash heavy, though. There's a lot of cash that flows through this market. So I don't know if it's really going to affect Southwest Florida as much as it might some other parts of Florida. So stay tuned for that. But let's dive into kind of the market analysis or the market report over the past year. So let's talk about Marco Island. Total inventory in 2021 was down 65% compared to 2022. Average monthly inventory across all property types this year was 293 as compared to last year's 825. The total number of closed sales was up 17% from 1,434 to 1,796. Total dollar volume was 1.8 billion, up 60% from 2020's 1.1 billion, which is crazy. Condos saw the largest increase in the number of closings, 842 sold in 2021 compared to 593. Homes saw the largest increase, median sell price of 1,250,000 this year as compared to 840,000 the year before. Homes also won the largest increase in sales volume, coming in 66% higher than last year, which is crazy. So average days on market across the board for all property types was down 52% from 2020 from 607 to 338. So hot market, obviously, if you're looking for real estate, you're involved in it, you know this has been one of the craziest markets we've seen in a long time. The difference let's compare to 2005, that type of time, is that it's not as much investment flip stuff, it's a lot more move here and settle stuff. So a lot of people are moving here for good, they're wanting to live here, they're wanting to enjoy this beautiful weather, even though today, as I record this, we are in the 50s. And you probably all listening to this, you're probably laughing up north, but that is cold if you live in Florida. So I'm freezing, and actually my heater is not working as well. So you're going to laugh at me about that. As far as Naples, overall inventory is down 77%. Overall pending sales, we're actually up 15%, 18,664 pending sales. Median close price was around 445,000, up 20% from last year. New listings were actually down 6% due to inventory to 14,755. Overall closed sales were up 26% to 15,523. And then average days on market was way down by 52%, which is crazy. But this market, like I said, has been a very hot market. So very high demand in these general areas. As far as slowdown, do I see a little bit of a slowdown? Our homes remaining on the market a little bit longer? Yes. Not, it just depends on the home though. If it seems, I was actually talking to a realtor about this on Marco the other day, and what used to be, 1.5 to $2 million property that we used to see as very, expensive, now a 3.5 to $5.5 million property is what we're seeing more of now. So it's just the pricing. We're seeing these price changes and shifts, and we're going to have to start viewing that as kind of the normal, the norm. And it's crazy to think about, but that's just how these things here are going. And I grew up on Marco Island and in Naples, and I always knew, obviously us family owned business building on Marco, I always kind of knew it was going to become that kind of unique go-to, high end, big time, multi-million dollar island type feel. And I think it's starting to finally making that shift within the last couple of years. Same with Naples as well. There's so much development going on everywhere, and expansion and homes being built and commercial being built. So it is a good thing. The bad thing, a lot more traffic. And unfortunately, traffic's no fun. Takes me a little bit longer to get to and from work, but also restaurants, you got to make those reservations. But with that being said, let's talk construction. What I'm seeing in construction is, I had somebody ask me this today. Do I think costs are going to come down? Costs have definitely gone up within the last year, from obviously talking about 2021 to 2022. We've seen increase in a lot of different things in construction: concrete, drywall, lumber. Obviously, you all know about the lumber index going up and down. My latest episode of the podcast, I actually had a guy involved deep into the lumber industry. So go listen to that if you want to hear more about what's happening with lumber and how to understand it more. Concrete has gone up, rebar has gone up. So there's a lot of different things. Pretty much every element of construction has gone up. Labor has gone up just because it's harder to find people to work as well. There still is a labor shortage. There's people that want to work, but there's still people that haven't gone back to work as well, which we've all heard of. So where do I see construction going in 2022? I think we stay the same. I think we're going to still have increases. I don't think they're going to be dramatic increases, but I do think because of supply issues, we're still going to have increase going on. I don't think things will stabilize until the next following year. We're still going to have some shortages as well. So that's another thing. So, what is a $400 square foot home, I think will be a $450 square foot home, you know, and that's not my pricing. I'm just throwing that out there, but um, I don't see any improvement in the pricing and supply chain happening anytime soon, too. Yeah, guys, this is your market report. I hope you enjoyed it, your year to year, and I will touch on the February market report. Actually, yeah, probably the previous market report of January the next month. So, looking forward to that, and I will see you guys next time.